My contract is a sports ambassador, and my role is to promote the growth of the game in China. And what we do, we're based out of Shenzhen, which is a half an hour north of Hong Kong. And we practice and play with the China national team. They built 2 teams for the sports ambassadors and the China national team. So it's split in half for the China national team, and then the rosters are filled with North Americans. And we play each other, we practice with each other, or we practice separate or whatnot. And then we're in the Canadian Women's Hockey League. And so we're in North America right now for a month and a half playing our games. And then after the winter break, we're going to be flying them out to us every weekend playing games. After my senior year, I was just like, I don't know if I'll ever be back at Baker Rink playing, or competition-wise either. I was just playing with the Minnesota Whitecaps the last 2 years, and I didn't think I would ever be back in the East Coast playing. In Shenzhen, we have apartments, and so there's about 2 or 3 people in an apartment, but we all have our own rooms. It's really nice there. They have new facilities, and it's walking distance away from the apartments. I went when I was in 6th grade because I was adopted, and so me and my mom went back for 2 weeks with the adoption agency, and we did all the sightseeing tours and saw Summer Palace and things like that. But I think I was too young to actually appreciate it. So it's really nice to go back and see it and tour again. The North Americans will go out, and we don't have much intermingling like on the lines particular. So like what I feel what's happening is the North American line will go out, and then the Chinese line will go out, and they're like starting to assimilate to our style of play, which is more forward and more on the other team, whereas the China team is known to pack it in defensively. And so I think we're helping them branch out and use their individual skill and utilize it more to their potential. They need more ice, but they also need more kids to fill it. What I've known from talking to a parent is that they play each other and that's it. Like, they don't have different teams that they can travel to and like grow the game that way. So they just need to get more kids involved so they can get a bigger group and more competition and more practices instead of games also. Because if you're playing the same couple people like 50 games a year or something, it's not gonna take off very well.